This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Little tight, meaning lacking front-end grip through the slow corners of the racetrack. You'll make that adjustment and try and get getters back out onto the speedway. Interesting thing about this car, they have 3 spotters on the car. Slow stop here. Bad trouble on the rear. They've got 3 spotters on the car. 1 Spanish-speaking, 2 English-speaking. Jorge speaks some English, but it's not as fluid as they would like.
All right. Scott Wimmer, it is a right. You know, he never moves his foot off the
Another
clutch.
20 laps before we finish. So take care of your tires. You got a 12-second lead. 29.03 to 29.60 behind you on Pruitt.
All right, Brad Parrott talking to his driver. That's the crew chief. Rusty, he never takes that left foot. It seems to rest it on the clutch.
Yeah, he does rest on the clutch. We'll get Andy to telestrate the clutch pedal over here and show you the pedal. He's not even using it at all. He's only using that to get out of the garage area and out of the pit area after pit stops. It's just 2-foot driving. And I like what he's doing because some guys are a right foot driver only. Juana's using both feet, and I think that's obviously the proper way to do it. And hey, he's arguably, probably not arguing, he's one of the best out there. He's doing it the right way.
Here's the 98 car of Alex Garcia, the Venezuelan driver, has spun out, and we will go to a full course yellow. A full course yellow for the first time this afternoon. As you take a look at Kevin Moss, our NASCAR Busch Series flagman, the machine. Watch the contact here, the 41 car that is Pruitt, our pole sitter. And they slam door to door as Garcia spins off. And the left front, there's the left front of Scott Pruitt's Dodge.
And this leaves them with a little bit of a decision to make because they don't want to pit right now. Okay, we see the catch can man. He grabs the first can and pulls it away. We can see it's pretty heavy and all this gas flying out. And he must not have the fuel can is not engaged. He's got it in his hand. That overflow can has to be engaged on the checklist.
Car will be looser because we're going to fill it up with gas on older tires.
Oh, crash. There's the 13 car that has come off the track. Todd Souza, the Watsonville, California driver. And a caution comes out, full course caution. And what a huge break for Juan Pablo Montoya.
It's going to be a great break for him, but he's still going to have to race by a lot of cars because I don't think you'll see all these leaders on pit road.
Now riding lap 52, this contact between the 27 of Jorge Getters and the 13 of Todd Souza may just have given Montoya a chance to come back. Back in Mexico City, caution is out for the 3rd time a day. After 61 laps are complete, the 18 car has spun off the course. Brad Coleman, the Martinsville, Virginia driver, has brought out caution, the Joe Gibbs Racing effort. And that is going to be a huge help for Juan Pablo Montoya. Now, his teammate, Scott Pruitt, is our leader despite the damage on the left side of his car. There's his last year's winner. Danny Hamlin in 2nd. Boris Said is 3rd. Carl Edwards 4th. Greg Biffle in the backup car. Great run in 5th spot. Marcus Ambrose 6th. J.J. Yaley 7th.
Guy's not scared of nothing, but he saw Montoya. Hey, we got to spin Marcus Ambrose off the track. Will the caution come out? Will it be a local caution?
Hold on. Stop. Now go.
Full course caution. Caution's out again. That's good for him. He's caught back up more yet now.
We see Brad Parrott put his hand up there, but this is actually a pretty good break. He'll be okay here. That'll close him back up, and he'll be able to go back to work.
And there is Felix Sabates and Chip Ganassi saying, well, now we've got one car leading the race, and we got another one that's going to become a real factor here. This is going to get very interesting.
So Jerry,
Under caution, the 59, the Matchlight charcoal car of Marcus Ambrose goes all the way around, does a nice job of getting it spun around. Adrian Fernandez missing in the 5 car. Ambrose does a double Joey Chitwood spin and still keeps the car in gear.
Juan Pablo gets up on his tail unless he makes a mistake, and he's got such a good car. That's what the key to this race is. Like Andy said at the beginning of the show, stay on the track, don't make any mistakes.
8 to go. 8.
If I was Brad Parrott, I'd be telling him, just take your time here. You got plenty of time. Don't try to make it happen here too quick.
All right, Juan Pablo Montoya. What a run today, by the way, for the 41 car of Pruitt. And there's contact. Montoya and Pruitt come together. Montoya, they spin around through the grass and dirt goes Montoya. Pruitt's car has yet to fire. And the caution is out.
I will tell you, I would have never believed that in a million years. Juan Montoya is just so excited and just pressed the issue a little bit getting into turn one. My gosh, it's bad news when you take your own teammate out. And I know he didn't mean to do it. It's probably killing him right now if this happened. Let's take a look at this. As he gets into turn one, he darts out underneath them. Oh, no, that's a tough one right there, guys. It really is, because he's kind of got the spot on the 41 of Scott Pruitt. But when you get in that situation, things happen really, really quick. Let's watch it one more time. He's committing. Tell you what, I really think that Juan Pablo just pressed that issue just a little too much. He's had such a great car. I would have probably waited another corner. Last thing Ganassi Racing wants to see, but it looks like Montoya's in a position he wants to be. And look at the guys go off through turn one and bounce back on into turn three.
What you can't see at home is the fact that the 42 car has tires that are 9 laps fresher than either one of the 20 or 9 car. And Andy Petrie, that is a huge advantage on a road course.
Oh, it really is. These tires kind of go away on to get hot and greasy. And if you can have tires that have 10 less laps, that's a big advantage.
Right now we're getting down to 4 laps to go, and he's pulling away from the 20 car. Denny Hamlin, oh, got a spin in the back. Shane Huffman goes around, clips Mike Wallace just a little bit. Another caution flag is falling here. Just about the time we think we get something going. Another caution flag comes, going to stack him back up. Exactly what Denny Hamlin wants. He wants another shot at him.
Caution flag waves, and Juan Pablo Montoya will have to defend that position with a bent-up nose on his Texaco Havoline Dodge to get it done. Here's the contact that produced the yellow flag again as Shane Huffman goes around. Back with the restart in a moment.
Good exit off of turn 8 right there. A lot of straightaway speed. He's looking good right now, guys.
He slipped up a little bit off that corner, though.
White flag this time by. He's got one more attempt.
Nice and smooth, buddy.
He's got to hold off Hamlin this time. This is Denny Hamlin's best shot in turn one if he can get there on the final lap. Connie Montoya knows that he's got him by 2 car lengths. She has seen her husband time and again pull it off at Indianapolis. Cars off the racetrack.
That was Regan Smith running in 5th position. He comes back on the track, doesn't lose hardly anything, so he's kind of back in the game with Carl Edwards again. No problem with Regan Smith. Now, Juan Pablo, pretty good lead going into turn 4. Another passing zone, but he's not got anybody messing with him now. That's off at turn 4, Andy. That's a real tough, leading to the S's. Again, that's where he's good at.
Just a few corners to go here. Just got to hit his marks.
Remember in qualifying, he overdrove the S's and he jammed on the brakes and smoked the tires. It cost him a chance at the pole. He was frustrated. He was downright angry. He came out of the car throwing things, saying the expectations are that I'm going to come to Mexico and win in a NASCAR Busch Series race.
A good turn exit off of turn 6, a lot of speed. Coming into 7, up off 8 right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, open up the NASCAR history books, because out of turn 8, Juan Pablo Montoya becomes the next winner of the NASCAR Busch Series. Juan Pablo Montoya has won it here at Mexico City, and the fans are going wild. What an effort.
And Scott Pruitt has made it up to 5th position. That's his teammate, so it's not so bad. Pruitt has come from 17th all the way up to 5th. He had a great car, too. You know, this is bittersweet to see Montoya win this thing, but he's got to be feeling really blue right now that he had contact with his own teammate. Regan Smith comes across the line with the right front corner, tore off his car.
There's a celebration, and give a call to Brad Parrott and his entire crew. And Andy, you know the feeling of Brad Parrott right now to have to come from as far back on all the things they had to overcome.
Never give up. That's what Brad knows. Never give up.
Never give up. Mike Massaro with Brad Parrott.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. The following is a paid advertisement for The Magic Bullet, brought to you by Homeland Housewares.